Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian I Explores. Okay, let's get on with this video. Okay, so this is Great Grimsby, still great part 2. Again, I will show you abandoned areas after demolition, things that are left in the streets, and a bit more history. So let's continue. Okay, this has been here a long time, this bit. But just this section here, all this is all brand new. It was all knocked down, bullring area, market area, etc. I think it was in the 70s, 71 I think it was. But yeah, you can see there the bullring. That's his chambers. Yeah, this goes straight through there. You can see it's just pallets and rubbish down there now. All right, so let's move on. Building here, it was St James House, has currently been renovated. Now what that's going to be, no idea. If anybody does know, in the comments below, that'd be really good. But this is a nice part of Grimsby, you see. Now there's good and bad, as I said probably on the first video. And you know, I'm surprised some of the old buildings still here, like the church, which is this way here. And I mentioned the first pub. Well, it says there's some markings down there. It tells you where things are. It was in this area. Okay, Saxon Hall. Now, if you've watched, I don't know, the Vikings or anything like that, all the halls had drinking in them. So therefore, must have been one of the first pubs around. Okay, I'm just going to note this one as well. In this area here, where the trees are, there used to be a cottage there. I think it was for the vicar at the time, or the priest, whichever religion it may have been during that time. I mean, it has changed over the centuries. You know, depending on what king or queen was on the throne at the time. And these old graves at the back there, they've definitely been moved. I mean, you don't stack graves like that anymore, but this is nice round here. You see, you're coming in, you come off the motorway, you can come round this way. All right, there is currently roadworks on the Bargate area, which is where I am now. But, I mean, you know, pretty good. Okay, you see that, but that's just, you know, renovating, I suppose. Really nice round here. So, okay, let's move on a bit further and let's take a look round some really nice places. Right, so I'm down the Regency Arcade. I showed you the sign on the first video. Okay, this is it, look. This is still here. A few empty places, but a few things going. So we'll walk round. This used to run right through, but it doesn't. It's been blocked off. The Regency Arcade. Look how nice this is. Yeah, it used to go through there, but it's all blocked. But this is fairly original. Again, you see how nice things are around here. I don't know what... People don't see this. This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to highlight. No one comes as far as, you know, look at some of the bad places with graffiti all over it. Well, some of it is artwork. I mean, it really is. Okay, let's move on. I've just been inside the cottages there on Bethlehem Street, the 1781 ones, and there's an art expedition in there. It's really good. It's all boats and that by an artist called Sally Meakin. Okay, and I've just done a bit of videoing on it, and I'm going to put it on the end of this little bit now. Okay, have a look at this, see what you think. Okay, so I've come down here. This is an alleyway, okay, and up there you can see the Harbour Hotel. Now this has been here a long time. You can see a lot of graffiti down this part. This is a place people don't come down. I think a lot of the locals know about this way. This comes out onto Gardner Street. Now, I don't think that I would walk here at night. Maybe I might do during the Halloween season. I think I mentioned it before. Well, let's walk down here. This is at the side of the railway, and all that in there used to be railway related stuff. But as this video is about what is Grimsby like, you know, is it still good? Well, personally, I think it is. This is a really nice way to... Let's just stop here a minute. Move the camera up there. You can see some of the old railway lighting there. There's the Gardner Street signal box. This has been recently renovated. Okay, so we're keeping some of the original things around here. But I'm walking this way still. I'm coming out onto Garden Street itself in a moment. Right, so I'm on Railway Terrace. I just come down here just to go somewhere else. But look at this, what they're doing to this, look. They're starting to knock it down. You can see through there, look. I wonder what this is going to happen to it. I'd go around the side there, but there's you know, men working on it. But yeah, anybody does know what's going on there, it'd be great. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm now on Lambert Road. Okay, this is one of the wealthy areas of Grimsby at the time. You know, I think I said it on the last one, trawler owners, things like that, and some of the houses are still here, but mostly get turned into care homes. But in here, look, I've come across a bit of waste ground. Now, I came up here a few weeks ago, and you know, this is all boarded up. You can actually see in there now, look. So something's going to be put on here. But what, I don't know. I know there was a big house on this, a really big house that stood on here, which is now sadly gone. Okay, like I was saying on the first one, there's a lot of places like this just knocked down and left. Whether or not they're developing them, I don't know. And there's a big house across the road which I've featured before, which has got 1893 on it. And I've just been down Aisley Street. There's a row of them. This is 1888. So around here it's a fairly old area of Grimsby. Okay, and you know, it's not rough. There's nothing, you know, lying about. Pretty good area. I'll just swing this around. The house across there is 1893. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm out on Wellham Road now, and as I was saying, a lot of these big houses is owned by wealthy trawler owners, mill owners, etc. back in the days. You can see they're very big and had a great view of the park. Okay, so like some of these are called like Park View, etc. And there used to be a tram that ran down here, that ran to the gates of it, which I've mentioned on a few videos in the past, which came from where the wheat sheaf is now. Okay, which was a school, because the original wheat sheaf was across the road from where the wheat sheaf is, if that makes any sense. But no, well, this is a really nice area. I mean, I don't think, like I've said before, that people actually come down this way when they actually visit. I mean, look at these. I mean, looks really great, and they're all kept well as well. Now I'm just going to go into the park, which is to the left of me as I walk down here, and show you how really nice that is. You know, for visitors that come from out of town, that want to bring the kids on here for an ice cream, cup of coffee, etc. Or just sit and have a picnic. I mean, they do have events in there. I think they've had a picnic in the park and things like that during the time. And there's a bandstand in there as well. Okay, let's have a quick look around the park. Right, walking into the park, I mean, look at this. I mean, really, look at how really nice that is. And there's not one bit of couches and mattresses dumped anywhere in here. So I have done a video on this in the past, but I'm just showing you like what this video is about, is how really nice it is in Grimsby. It's just really nice. Nice place to come, a nice place to visit. On a day like this, we're nearly into September now, I'm going to carry on walking this way. This place has got a lot of history to it, which, as I was saying, I have done before. Let's have a look what we got. There it is. The fountain there, a few ducks swimming around. But really nice. There's people over there, look outside the cafe and that. So there you go, this is a really nice park. Okay, let's move on a bit. Out of the park now, and I'm walking down here. Okay, come from the park, which is over there. I'm going to start walking up this way. Okay, so this comes out onto Patrick Street. Now this lane or pathway has been here quite a long time. Narrower than what it is now, but it was here way back, that led into the park. So you would have come down here if you was visiting the park. But if you was wealthy, I guess you lived in some of the houses I've just shown you, and you'd promenade up and down. That's what they used to do back then, walking and talking. You've ever seen like the likes of, I keep mentioning these, but I love my period dramas, like your Downton Abbeys, your Gilded Age, Bridgertons, etc., anything like that. Well, they always came and walked through parks and talked. Further down Patrick Street now, just coming to the underpass there where the railway used to run along. see either side, these houses is all here, and the railway was, the Grimsby to Lav. You can see really nice. And up there as well, look. It's been kept really well round here. Okay, let's go under there and have a look. Straight up there. It's called Peakfield Avenue. This one. So I guess that must have been what it was called. When I call it Peaks Parkway, but you can see all these houses looked over the railway in the past. And it's okay down here. I came down here one day, it's got to be said there was an horse, which is now not being moved. Okay. Okay, so I've now come off to the side of Patrick Street, but look at these. Absolutely brilliant. Come up to this point and it still carries on. And look down this. This has got cobbles on it. Now whether or not that's original, I do not know, but it is still, back then, was at the side of the railway. Really interesting part of town, really nice. I'm on Torrington Street, well, just off it. You come out your front door and you got all this lot, and there's something for sale down here. But look at this. Just the original part, which you cannot see from the road, all been hidden. But you would have done, I guess, when the train were running up and down there. But what a lovely part. I think I'm going to have to turn round soon. I don't know where this comes out anywhere. I can't see any, you know, anything of the railway that's still around, apart from that bit in the ground up there. But we're going to walk to the end. Let's see where this actually takes us. Yeah, so that did come to an end there. So I'm going to have to head back now, up this way. Been a nice walk. Right, so I'm on Torrington Street now, and again, some old buildings I've come across down here, with hay-lofts in them, garages down that way, and also across the road, as you can see down there, look, there's all garages in that. On 8th Avenue now, I'm just walking down here. It's a really nice walk as well. You know, there's no rubbish around, anything like that. The houses are really nice. You know, somebody's been renovated, a few across the road there, a few are up for sale, but it is a really nice area, this. There's the church at the end, what we're coming to shortly. Just do a quick look round. There we go, this is where I am. In Patrick Street just here, I've just been down there. As you can see, no mess and no couches in the street. Just on the top of Grenville Street now. See the sign there, this is the church I mentioned. This used to be Wellham Galleries. And on here there used to be a farm called Intex Farm. Okay, as you can see. Okay, it's boarded up and that, but it doesn't look, you know, a mess. But it's still not a bad area. I mean, some of the houses around here are really big as well. You can see over there if I zoom in a bit there. I've done that one across there in the past, the Shakespeare house it says on it, I think. I mean, look at this, it's really nice. Okay, it's not in use anymore. And I think it's been up for sale recently. But it doesn't look a mess, is what I'm trying to say. This is what I mean, people just come and see the bad parts and go, but see what I'm trying to show is, no, our town's all right. There's nothing up with it. Look at that big house on the corner there. You know, these all built around the railways in the past, all of this was. And the money from the docks and things like that. You know, the wealth has sort of come and gone, if you like. But I mean, you know, it might get better. I've no idea. I'm not into that kind of thing, but, you know, as I said on the other one, let's hope that things get better. I'll just show you this stone what's in here. This is not that old, really. It's over 100 years old. It's got the date and everything on there and who actually built it. I'll tilt that down a little bit. There we go. I'll get in a bit further there for you. Just pause it at this point and have a look. Tells you who built it and everything. As I was saying, this was all farm, Intex Farm, this was. And they've actually kept the name because it says over there, Intex Muse on it, where they built the new houses. But let's have a bit of an idea. Okay, I know there's a church here, but this is the field. The field part, probably it's all grown back up. I don't know, but yeah. This is round the back of it, as you can see there. Sort of gives you an idea what it would have been like with all this here, with all the trees and the grass. Okay, so we've come across the first, and it is a first, not a couch. It is the first shopping trolley just abandoned. Well, I just thought that was it, shopping trolley, but no, now we have this. It's the good old mattress tree. Okay, so I'm on Eleanor Street now, and this building has been abandoned for quite a long time. It's the old school, which got a swimming pool inside it, as you can see. Still looks relatively the same as what it did the last time I was here, but at least you can see down there now. Again, people come down here and see this and think, wow, what a mess, you know, but I don't know what's going to happen to this, but it's a definite historical landmark. Okay, now I've come up to Eaton Square, and I've just come across this, which is from a shop where I'm going to actually in a minute. Look at this. Right, so basically I've come onto the docks area now. Now, I've shown you all the wealthy houses further back in this video, but it was all made because of this, which is now in absolutely rapid decline. Okay, I can't go on the proper docks itself because they don't like you going on there, but these are an open day shortly, which I will do a video of. But yeah, this is where all the wealth came from. Going out on trawlers, you can see the dock tower in the background there. Coal and everything brought into here. And then it suddenly came to a stop around about then the 1990s, because my dad, he was the last chief engineer at the ice factory. I think I've told you that. It basically went and declined from about, well, I think it was earlier than that. When I was working down here, I only did about, what, 8 months or something like that, and, you know, made redundant. So let's just go and have a look round, and I'll try and show you what I can. And this is where I am. I'm going out onto Murray Street. You see the bridge up there? Just come across that. And we're going under here. So let's see what we can find, or have a look at, should I say. Right, so I've walked a bit further around now, and as you can see, look at these big areas that I just left. A bit like in town as well. You know, something was on there. This is on it, look, visitors, reporters, reception, etc. There was something in there, it's now gone. You know, and I'm at the side of the railway, which is down there. Okay, you can see that. Goes into Grimsby that way, and the other way into Cleethorpes. We're going to carry on down here, and there's two buildings that I saw that somebody took a photo of. I'm hoping they're here actually. The date on one of them was 1894, I believe. I think they're still here, but you never know when Google Earth was actually down here. The last time I actually took, you know, a ride round here, let's say. But we shall see. So we're going to head off straight up this way. Okay, moving a bit further now. Now over here used to be all the fish docks and the pontoons over there. Look, now it's full of yachts. I mean, what a contrast, eh? That used to be full of trawlers and men working. You know, this is what made money for the town. This is what made us famous, the famous fish. But it's all gone into decline. You can see that they're collapsing over there. Look at some of the docks and that, and there's some down there. I mean, that, where the camera's pointing now, straight down there, was full of pontoons. I used to work there. See where the blue ABP is? From there and all the way to where I'm stood, in this area as well, there was pontoons. And all the trawlers used to line up down there where the camera's pointing now. I was here in the early 80s. It was really buzzing on a night time, early morning. It was unbelievable. You know, all the people from the fish and chip shops, your fishmongers came in and bartered for the fish. Really good. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so these are the buildings I've come to look at around this area. This is the graving dock area. Now, it's these two buildings in front of you there. And thankfully they are still here, which is great. You can see some of the demolition and what was here. Yeah, this is the graving dock area. And I used to come down here, my dad in the car, just have a look round, but now, you know, there's not a lot to look at. But this big building here is what I've come to see. And to show you guys before it goes. Because you know what progress is like around Grimsby. If it's standing there too long, bye-bye, or they let it go to rot. But this is it, look at this. And you'll see the date coming up shortly. Here it is, 1894. Look at that. And I'm going to see if I can get the camera in any holes that I find, but I can't at the minute, they're a bit high up. But you can see how long this has been here. Well over 100 years. $130 years if my maths is correct. Okay, let's go and have a look around the other side. Okay, so come around the other side now. Looks like it's, oh, I thought I could have got my camera through there. But I don't think I can. I don't go inside these because sometimes, you know, it can be unsafe. But you can look at how big it is. There's some of these down here, look. Wow, I don't know what they was for. Maybe tying the ships up. I think there's another date on here somewhere. I remember seeing it. So I did look at Google Earth first. But you never know when the last time they came round here. Oh yeah, there is somewhere I can look in for you guys over there. You see the date, the year. Okay. That says 1894. Now look at this one. So that was built first, and then they must have added that one up there, 1898. So as you can see, we're going to look inside. So let's walk up to this, have a quick look through these windows here. Okay, so let's have a look in here, see what there is. Let's get my camera through this. There you go, you guys. Look at this. Wow. Now this looks like the inside of the ice factory. I do know that because I've been in there many a times with my dad. It looks similar, brickwork and everything. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to look the other side now. Okay, I'm at a different angle now. But look at that in the corner there, look. That table. Looks like it's got there's holes in the floor there. This is absolutely magnificent. I wasn't expecting this, by the way, to be this good. Let's look at that. But you can, like I was saying, this is what made Grimsby great. This kind of thing, these buildings here, properly built. You can see a way through there. Look, it's blocked up. You know, all properly made and everything. Just come out there. That was done by hard graft, and that's what made us. And it's gone. I mean, you know, you've seen from the town ones I've done on the first video with this. But I'm going to look around this building a bit further anyway. You probably hear me crunching. I'll do some more of this. Around the other side now. Have a look. There we go. That's all it was down here. These great big blocks, look. Look at these. Look like railway sleepers. I know they're not. Look at them. I don't know what they was used for. Anybody in the comments know about that? May just be uprights. Oh yeah, looks like there was a... You can see down there, like an hook or something. There's one on this side, like a chain. Okay, look at the decline, look. But I mean, this created jobs, wealth for all of us. You know, my family worked on here. My uncles and that were filleters, and my dad, I've just told you about, including myself, my cousins. We all worked on here. I guess many of your families, if you're watching this video, I've got loads of memories of coming down the docks working as boys, lads, whichever. I mean, let's face it, in the early days, this building here, early 1900s, you was boys working until they changed the laws and things like that, but there would have been. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay, I just moved back round this side. Now, I've just noticed this on here, look, down here. Move the camera down there, look, you see it like squares? All the way down there. And broken. That's like a drain or something. So I'm guessing, and this is only a guess by the way, I only used to come down here in the past, but I'm thinking the ships came from over there where that is, probably filled in because they're in a dry dock, and came up to here because this looks like a drainage area. The only reason I say it's a drainage area is because of the holes. And there's some of the concrete there at the side, look. I may be wrong, and no doubt probably am, but I don't know. There's something over there as well in the distance, just over there. I think I got that in view now. Yeah, I can see it like a square there. It's got a fence around it. Unusual. Okay, I've just noticed something as I probably missed it and I've walked past it, but look at this. Up there, it's a chimney. Not a full chimney, but it's definitely a chimney. Right, so I have found a gap round this side. There, so I'll put the camera down through there. So let's see if I can get this through here this time for you. Again, I never know what I'm going to see. Okay, here it is. What I'm looking at, I don't know. Let me get that up. There you go. I say I'm like, say I'm gonna do this. I never know what you can see. Let's take her up a bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go around that way a bit. See up there. And around the other side. That's the best I can do for you guys. Okay. Moved away from that building now, and you know, once upon a time it was a famous fishing port. I think it still is in a way, but not like it was back then. And look at all this down here. Look what's been left down here. It's all parts of the docks what was once there. All this wood here, look. And now it's you know, a marina. Nothing out there, just left, look. I mean, some of it is heritage. I think where I'm pointing now is the ice factories behind there as well. But there you go. It's a loss of a major industry around here, fishing. And all the things that came through the ports during the wars and everything else. Hard-working men that built this. And now it's just, well, just left really. Come to the end of this video and I would again like your opinions in the comments on this. Okay, I would like to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it, and for all you watching my content, I really appreciate that. So on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.